French, you better stay with my name out his mouth. I get tired of hearing him, and then I will make it so his mouth can't work.
Me becoming a free agent.
Right. Did you and Puff part on good terms, or?
Yeah, great terms.
Because you fulfilled everything.
Yeah, I filled it.
Happy birthday, French, I'm coming, baby. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear French. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
It's a special birthday for both of us.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frenchie. Happy birthday to you. We deserved it. We deserved it. You feel me? We deserved it.
Get all the performances ready around the world, baby.
Oh my gosh, did y'all see what 50 Cent just did? He went and leaked a video of French Montana and Diddy that's got the whole internet losing its mind. And let me tell you, this isn't your average party clip. We're talking French Montana all oiled up and involved in these so-called freak-offs with Diddy. Apparently, these two had this whole birthday tradition going on where they'd throw these wild parties for each other. But hold up, it gets even crazier. Now, we all know 50 Cent loves to troll rappers who hang with Diddy, but this feels personal, honey. Leaking this video is giving major calculated revenge vibes, and get this, word on the street is that 50's cooking up a whole documentary on Diddy, and he's dedicating a special part to French Montana and Diddy's relationship. Ooh, the shade, but wait, there's more. French Montana has finally broken his silence and addressed these rumors about being Diddy's favorite freak-off partner. So, what kind of tapes did French and Diddy make together? And what did French have to say about 50 Cent's trolling? Let's spill all this piping hot tea.
To the show.
What's up, big brother?
How did you two come together? This is really a special relationship. Oh boy, welcome to the show.
What's up, big brother?
How did you two come together? I mean, this is really a special relationship, so this is big for both of you, but how did you come together?
Love.
Okay.
Team
On
love.
a website, or like what is that?
All right, let's rewind a bit. If you've been keeping up with the gossip, you've definitely heard those long-standing rumors about French Montana being a little too close to Diddy. And honey, we're not talking about industry whispers anymore. People have been side-eyeing their photos for years. Take this picture, for example. At first glance, it might seem innocent, just two bros chilling, right? But zoom in on Diddy and French, and suddenly it's giving less hanging out and more spooning. I mean, can you blame people for speculating? But that's just the beginning, besties. Diddy literally named a flavor of his Ciroc vodka after French. Like, who does that for just a friend? And let's not forget all those exotic vacations they took together. It's giving couple goals, but make it sus.
Where the boys at? Hi. Hello. How are you? Merry Christmas. Excuse me, I need the phones, guys. I need the phones. Need your phones, I need your phones. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Quincy, I know you have two phones, Quincy. Oh, there you go. That's what I love. Yeah. Just blow.
Now fast forward to summer 2023 and Drake enters the chat. He teamed up with Diddy to executive produce French Montana's documentary. Sounds all professional, right? Well, word on the street is that these favors from Diddy came with some serious strings attached. Allegedly, French had to pay him back by joining in on some behind-the-scenes freak-offs. Yikes. French and Diddy's relationship has always raised eyebrows. They've been tight for years, and French never shies away from gushing about how Diddy helped his career. But could it be that he paid the price for that loyalty in more ways than one? The plot thickens, besties.
What's the biggest thing, greatest thing you learned from Puff? Or the biggest thing, or the one you always go to?
Honestly, nothing.
Really?
I think the biggest thing is him giving me the opportunity to be next to him, to learn from him. Because people that's always in the mood, like they don't teach you things. You just gotta sit back and learn from them.
Observe.
Yeah, observe and learn. I think me standing next to him and learning that you don't have to make music to be top 5 on Forbes, or learning how to create your own product and become a successful entrepreneur. I think that was like the biggest thing. But as far as advice, I think we each learn different. I think I learned more from just being next to him, seeing him operate, and things like that.
Let's take a quick detour and talk about French Montana's background. Born Karim Karbouche in Casablanca, Morocco, French moved to the South Bronx when he was just 13. Talk about a culture shock. A few years later, his dad went back to Morocco, leaving French to step up and help support his family. That's some heavy responsibility for a teenager.
Which when my father left and my mother didn't speak no English and we didn't speak English, and taking that chance, you know, taking that leap of faith, I feel like that's something that when every mother gonna see that, every mother gonna feel it in their heart, because that's the things that you do for your child when you want a better future for your child.
I don't want to like...
You picking rap as your hobby when you don't speak English. It's kind of like, you know, you blind, you want to be like Michelangelo, you know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's kind of like, it was like picking the hardest thing to do without speaking English. And that shows you when you have love and passion for something, nothing can stop you, I feel like.
French hustled his way through the music scene, dropping his first mixtape in 2007, but it was his hit single, Shot Caller, in 2011 that caught Diddy's eye. Next thing you know, French is signed to Bad Boy Records, and he and Diddy are suddenly besties. When asked why he signed French, Diddy was all praise. It's obvious. His work ethic, his song making, the effect he has on the youngins. If you ever been to one of his shows, every time he drops a record, Diddy also made it clear he was repping New York to the fullest. He said, for real, can nothing move in this city without us being a part of it. At first, it seemed like Diddy had big plans for French's music career. He was talking about taking French to the next level, making him a superstar. But instead of seeing French locked in the studio, we started seeing him on these lavish, exotic trips with Diddy.
Good morning. Hey, what's up, buddy? Good morning, buddy. How are you feeling today? Ramadan done? Giselle, we right here, baby. We gonna make some magic tonight?
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Hey. Ramadan done? Giselle, we right here, baby.
We gonna make some magic tonight?
Pause.
That's when the rumor mill went into overdrive. People started whispering that French wasn't just Diddy's artist, but maybe something more, like Diddy's new boy toy. Diddy was right there next to French at major events, especially these birthday parties. And the way Diddy was acting around French, you'd swear they were a couple. That's when people started connecting the dots and talking about these so-called birthday rituals. Y'all have probably seen that video of French Montana sitting shirtless at a table, looking like he just stepped out of a baby oil commercial while Diddy serenades him with happy birthday. This clip might not have seemed like a big deal at first, but with everything we know now about Diddy and his, interesting use of baby oil, people are definitely side-eyeing the whole situation.
Happy birthday, dear French. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
Speaking of baby oil, did y'all hear about the feds seizing over 1,000 bottles of the stuff from Diddy's house? I mean, that's a lot of baby oil for any reason. Suddenly, that video of French looking all glossy next to Diddy hits different. Fans are saying this whole situation did not age well, and honestly, it's hard to disagree. But it doesn't stop there. Remember that wild episode of Drink Champs with Diddy and Fabulous? Diddy came in acting all kinds of sus, singing happy birthday to Fab and making him visibly uncomfortable on camera. It was pure chaos.
Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, dear Fabulous. The only that got the name that I want.
Now, fans are connecting the dots between these weird birthday serenades. It's like Diddy has this thing about singing happy birthday to rappers, but it doesn't feel celebratory at all. It's giving more threatening than festive, like there's some hidden message behind it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frenchie. Happy birthday to you. One of the most beautiful people I know in the whole wide world. God bless you on your day. And man, you know, have a great birthday party. FaceTime me. I'ma drink with you. I'm gonna be in New York though, you know. I love you. I wish I was there. Have a good day. I tried to FaceTime you. Hit me when you can. All right?
Peace.
But here's where it gets even crazier. Diddy wasn't just singing happy birthday on French's actual birthday. He was out there randomly serenading French with the song when it wasn't even his big day.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frenchie. Happy birthday to you. We deserved it. We deserved it. Do you feel me? We deserved it.
Get all the performances ready around the world, baby.
Now let's talk about these alleged freak-offs. Word on the street is that every time it was French's birthday, Diddy would orchestrate these private, explicit parties. We're talking bottles of oil, adult workers, the whole 9 yards. But it wasn't just a one-time thing. Apparently, whenever Diddy bumped into French, he'd randomly start singing the birthday song, like a creepy reminder of what went down during those freak-offs. It was allegedly Diddy's way of letting French know he hadn't forgotten what they'd done, almost like a power move. But besties, it gets even darker. Rumors are flying that Diddy kept French Montana under his control by using some serious leverage against him. Allegedly, Diddy recorded French in compromising situations, particularly involving unconsenting women. The story goes that Diddy set up these situations and made sure it was all caught on camera. Why? So he could have dirt on French and use it as blackmail whenever he needed to. Yikes. If you look at the timeline, as soon as French started rolling with Diddy, accusations of sexual assault and misconduct started following him. Over time, multiple women came forward with serious allegations against French. One of the most serious accusations came in March 2020. French was hit with a lawsuit accusing him of assaulting an incapacitated woman in his former home in Hidden Hills, California. According to the lawsuit, French and an unnamed associate invited the woman to the studio where they allegedly supplied her with substances and alcohol before the attack. The details are disturbing, and it sounds eerily similar to what Diddy's accusers described in their lawsuits. The lawsuit states, defendants were mixing and serving drinks to the plaintiff and the other women who came with her. Defendants controlled the drinks, providing excessive drinks, making sure the women were drinking. Defendants also were themselves drinking and using drugs. The lawsuit alleges that the women were assaulted by both men. And that's just one story. One of the worst allegations involved a woman who said she was a teenager when French allegedly cornered her and tried to assault her at a dinner party hosted by rapper Belly. Multiple women have come forward with similar stories over the years, and we're not talking about random rumors. These are full-on allegations of sexual assault, substance-facilitated rape, and misconduct. Things got even more disturbing when the Shade Room dropped a bombshell video showing Diddy, French, and actress Saucy Santana in the back of Diddy's car. In the video, Santana doesn't look like she's in control of the situation at all. People on social media were speculating that Diddy and French were out here plying women with substances and forcing them into those freak-offs. But despite all these accusations, French and Diddy only seem to get tighter. Diddy even named a whole flavor of his Ciroc vodka after French.
It's so smooth. French vanilla, you gotta try it.
Yes.
It's real.
And then that photo went viral. You know the one I'm talking about. It shows Diddy and French seemingly spooning while partying with friends in Miami. Of course, 50 Cent couldn't let this slide. He took to Instagram, shared the photo, and wrote, "What in the world is going on in this picture, man? Something's not right." But 50 didn't stop there. After he posted a shirtless photo of himself in a boxing stance, one of his fans commented, "You should diss French Montana." 50 quickly fired back, "What the fork you just say? I ain't with all that crazy shit. What the fork you think I'm puffy?" Now, 50 Cent's comments about Diddy and French are making waves again, especially with all these new allegations popping up about Diddy recruiting rappers into his little baby oil freak-offs. Fans are convinced that French wasn't just a regular artist on Bad Boy. They think he might have been one of Diddy's special freak-off partners. But here's where things get even wilder. Word on the street is that 50 Cent might have gotten his hands on some exclusive footage of French and Diddy. Apparently, 50 is planning to drop this footage in some upcoming documentary about Diddy. Can you imagine?
So it looks like French Montana has been buying his streams the whole time. In the midst of his Bugatti-fueled feud against 50 Cent, French Montana may have some explaining to do regarding the sudden traction of his single, Writing on the Wall. The track was released 3 months ago with features from Cardi B and Post Malone, but for some reason, it just didn't catch on as French had hoped. His album Montana did not debut on top of the Billboard 200, and now it looks like the rapper may have resorted to faking streams to appear more popular than he really is.
Now let's not forget that 50 Cent and French Montana have beef. These two have gone back and forth on social media, dissing each other over everything from album sales to luxury cars. French even accused 50 of being washed up and buying fake Spotify streams. But you know what's funny? It was actually French who later got exposed for buying fake streams. And you know 50 Cent, he's never one to let things go. It looks like he's ready to reignite the feud with French Montana. According to inside sources, this footage supposedly shows Diddy and French in the middle of one of Diddy's freak-offs covered in, you guessed it, baby oil. People are saying that in the video, Diddy is seen bringing out all kinds of wild props like toys and ropes, while a group of adult workers, both male and female, are doing things that can't even be described in this YouTube video. One source even alleged that French was positioned in some very compromising situations, and Diddy was, let's just say, really focused on French. Remember that disturbing audio that started circulating a few months back about Diddy smashing Meek Mill? Well, word on the street is that's exactly how this rumored freak-off tape with French and Diddy sounds. And we all know 50 Cent lives for revenge, so if this footage is real, this is his way of humiliating French in front of the whole world. People are already buzzing about what this Diddy documentary could reveal. If 50 really does have this freak-off footage of French, it's going to blow up the internet. Meanwhile, fans are speculating about who else might be included. Some are even wondering if 50 has more dirt on other rappers who've been linked to Diddy over the years. Now, as far as French's response to all this goes, it looks like he's doing the same as all these other rappers who used to party with Diddy. Suddenly, he's distancing himself from the whole situation and acting like he and Diddy were never that close.
This is me leaving Bad Boy and Epic.
Okay, so it's not on Epic.
It's on Epic, but it's my last album.
Last album on Epic.
Yeah, this is me leaving everything.
Right.
This is me becoming a free agent.
Right. Did you and Puff part on good terms, or?
Yeah, great terms.
Because you fulfilled everything.
And I fulfilled everything.
Right.
I made sure everybody got their money. I made sure, Rose got his money. I made sure Puff got his money. Made sure Epic got their money.
Yeah.
Epic's still making money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody brushed shoulders with making money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And had a chance to have a great time. You know what I'm saying?
And when people say bad boy curse, you're the exception of that.
I'm blessed on a different level. I came from Africa. I made it out the jungle.
Right.
I'm like a whole.
After Cassie opened the floodgates with her lawsuits and more victims started coming forward, that's when French decided to set the record straight and let everybody know he hasn't been associated with Diddy for quite some time. Just weeks after Homeland Security raided Diddy's houses back in March, French appeared on Vlad TV to talk about how he parted ways with Diddy. However, fans are saying something is definitely off with French these days. Even in his interview, people were saying he looked broken and defeated. One fan commented, "He looks so different." That's French Montana. They were rapping like they had endless money, taking good care of themselves, you would think, and partying took a toll on him physically. Someone else added, French walked through every single Illuminati door for low-budget fame. And another fan wrote, he probably knew in this interview that Diddy was already going down, so he's trying to clear his name as best he can. So besties, what do you think about all these rumors surrounding French and Diddy? Do you think French might have really agreed to be Diddy's freak-off partner to climb the ladder? And how do you feel about 50 Cent allegedly planning to expose French in his upcoming documentary? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you stick around for the next video. Trust me, it's going to be wild. Until next time, this is Hot Gossip, signing off and reminding you to stay fabulous and keep spilling that tea. Goodbye.